So here we have the Volkswagen Golf on a 21 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you inside the boot, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further, and then underneath this tray section, even more space again. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer on the right-hand side, and the total mass of the car over there as well. They are 6,260. You can change the layout of the dial section by pressing the button on the steering wheel. And there are a few options, as you can see. Not only are there options in terms of the layout, but there are options in terms of what you see within those sections. For example, you could have the time and date in that central section there. Over on the left, if you wish to, you could have any other things you see listed, but let's say your fuel gauge. And then over on the right-hand side, we might have acceleration, for example. You'll then see you still have the speedometer, obviously, on the right, rev counter on the left, but you get a digital readout for the speedometer over on that right-hand side. Of course, you can have digital readouts for the speedometer here and here, as you probably saw before I started rearranging things. If we back out to the steering wheel, the buttons that I was using to do that are on the right-hand side of the steering wheel. We also have a heated steering wheel just here. Stereo controls, which continue on the left-hand side. This button, which turns on and off the cruise control. Once you set the cruise control on, hit this button in the middle. This car is able to maintain its own distance between itself and the car in front, both speeding up and slowing down automatically, depending on the car in front speed. In the center, we then have the touch screen for the car. So there are various different choices of home screen, depending on which one you like. Ultimately, you can access the same information from each of them. For example, satellite navigation. There's a full video showing how the sat-nav works on our website and YouTube channel. We have our music section just here. So when it comes to radio, we have FM, DAB, and internet radio. You can listen to your own music either by streaming it wirelessly via Bluetooth audio, or you can make your own playlists from here as well. That is, of course, once you paired your phone, which is done just here. We have a trip computer and vehicle information just there. We got the volume for the stereo. We can also adjust passenger and driver temperatures from here as well. If I move out just a bit further, we can go one stage further with the climate control and access the full menu, where you can adjust the fan speed, direction of the air, you can turn air conditioning on and off, you can put it into auto, you can turn the whole system off as well. We've also got assist systems available up here. Parking menu, which will give you your rear camera, and driving modes. So you can change from eco, comfort, sport, and individual. And under individual, there are all the things you can customize yourself. Working our way down, we then have wireless phone charging, 2 USB-C inputs, the start and stop button for the engine on the car, a 6-speed manual gearbox, and then an electronic handbrake with auto hold function. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.